Ooh, hey everybody, it's Lewis Porter Jr. Just get my last couple seconds put together some stuff. But tonight's gonna be one of those interesting nights because of an email I got today. So I'm kind of like, ooh, this is very, very cool. Got a good email, so I want to talk about it, but of course, there's always more stuff to talk about. Ugh. But it's important. So this was kind of a big one. I got this email in today at 4 o'clock, basically. And it came from DriveThruCards, one bookshelf, if you're familiar with it. So today they announced something that, to me, I've been waiting to hear from for a long time. I think it was, good Lord, a long time coming. I know I've been talking about this thing forever, and I was hoping that they'd get it together and finally get to a point where it worked the way it wanted to. And really the way I wanted it to was really what was going on. Because before, okay, well, let me show you. Everybody knows these cards. See how close I keep my desk? These cards they make. Let me get a good one. Boom. Ultimate Chase deck. Boom. These are cards. These are a couple old. These are a couple years old. I think maybe 2 years old. Card deck. Cards are done well. My biggest problem always was there's no. Hey Jason, there's no deck for these. There's no case to put them in. They're just sent to you, plastic wrap. That's it. They're gone. And I always kept saying, oh, you guys got to find a way to make a tuck box out of it. And they did a plastic one that was hard, but it just added to the cost to a point where it's just like it didn't make it like feasible for a lot of people to actually do this the way it should have been done. And I always complained about that like over and over, like, oh, why can't they get this done? Why can't they get this flipping thing done? It makes no sense. How difficult could it be that they couldn't get this part together? So apparently, they're doing, they've had these plastic ones. So I even have this one here close by. Oh, there's my tablet. Jeez, you have me find things. I don't have one near me. I thought I had one near me. I don't. These have these clear, hard ones. They're very hard, very solid. I really didn't like those a lot. But apparently now, I don't know when this happened, but I don't even care. Someone finally came up with an ability to do custom printed tuck boxes. Okay. Now a lot of you are like, what's the big deal about that? It's like, look, the thing that's awesome is that this goes from being this, kind of third party done, no big deal, not impressive thing, to I put it in a tuck box, boom, like I use a pen for example, boom, it goes in a legitimate box. I can put in the stores, barcode on the back to sell. Now this goes from being this cute little, well, I don't know, to, oh look, here's some spell decks already done and the box to go with them. Here's some feet decks. Here's some ultimate chase decks. Stuff like that. Here's my card game I wanted to do. Here's whatever. Now you put it inside of a tuck box and it now becomes a legitimate good piece, something that you can sell and make money on. And what I like most about the prices on these tuck boxes, the clear ones I'm talking about, the clear hard plastic ones, hold between 70 cards and 120. Well, sorry, 70 or 120. That's your two choices. And they're nice, but you really got to do them in a kind of high volume. So it kind of like makes it difficult to do them for the price that I think would be reasonable. But this new one, they have them in 54 cards, 72 cards, 90 cards, or 120 cards, or a tarot size deck that has 80 cards. So I think, and the sizes are US Poker, Euro, Poker, and Tarot. The tuck boxes, I think we can give the information. 130 pounds silk, 17.7 pound thickness, on 350 GSM, which I don't know what that is, cardstock. So I'm guessing it's probably a decently thick cardstock. They have a non-glue design. Very important. Non-glue is very important because that saves you a lot of time and keeps it kind of cheap, which is important because, really what we're doing. Here's a downside, and this is a little bit downside they put. Tuck box assembly with decks inserted, no shrink wrapping at this time. And you're like, that was shrink wrapping. Oh, geez. But the cool part is, high volume publishers, they're going to give you a high number. I don't want to tell you more about that because they're going to do some pricing, but I don't also want to tell you how much you pay. But it looks like that somebody smart, and depending who you are, when I say smart, someone smart going to figure out how to do a simple card game with 52 cards. And then from there, he's going to break out, or he or she is going to break out and do like more decks. Like if you're doing a Kickstarter, this is how I do it. This is how I map my Kickstarter. At this level, we're going to have 52 cards. At this level, we're going to do 70. At this level, We're going to do, I would say 90 because it's 90. At this level, we're going to do 120. And the cost really doesn't get really more expensive, just adding more pieces and cutting more stuff. But you could do stuff like that, you know? Like, for example, it says, you know, 115 card deck can go to 120 card deck. There's lots of cool ideas here. I think this could be another, and I've said it before, game changer if you're into the card side. And there's not a lot of people who are doing DriveThruCards. I've been doing stuff on DriveThruCards for a while, but nothing like, I haven't really been focused on it like I should have. I know some people have been like just putting up stuff through DriveThruCards, like, hey, I'm selling stuff. I'm selling PDFs here. And I'm just like, why are you wasting time selling PDFs there? You should be selling cards there. That's what you need to be selling there. You need to be selling card games. One of my favorite people who does card games, and I'm always impressed, I watch a lot of his videos, is Daniel Solis. And I guess I put Daniel in here. Daniel Solis does cards, I think, better than anybody else in the industry, especially for like a small third-party guy. Some of the stuff he did I always thought was very simple, but very unique and very awesome. It's like, boom, put together a cool card, put together a cool set, put it together, boom, put it out. And he sells it. I mean, he does very, very well. And the name of his company is Smart Play Games. And if you know anything about him or you're watching his videos, he has lots of YouTube videos. He's another one of those guys that, you know, also is a designer in his real life. That's another weird thing. A lot of designers who do games. But it's one of those things that I'm so glad I live in the time now to do this stuff now, because when I was, you know, when I was younger, we couldn't have done this stuff. There's no way. This could have not have happened. We couldn't have done printable cards that look nice, that are reasonable for a reasonable price. And now it is not just, you know, possible. It's going to be the standard. Everyone's going to be able to do their own cards. I mean, okay, I have a card game I've been working on for years. I developed it. I put it online as a PDF. But I haven't really actually gone back to the card and do it like I was supposed to. I had it, I didn't, I just fooled around with it, whatever. It's called Grammar. It's an educational game. I made it literally more than a decade ago. And I kept saying, oh, I'm going to go back to it. Oh, I'm going to change. And it's something I just have. And I put the PDF just to see if people liked it and if they tried it out. But I never really took it serious because I just was not thinking like that. Now with this little change, with this subtle little change of, yes, we can do tuck boxes. I'm like, now this little jokey joke thing could be really serious. I could do a Kickstarter on this. I could do an educational-based Kickstarter and figure out, okay, you know, how many do I need to make it profitable for me? And let's be honest, if I make one, it's going to be profitable for me. But that's what I do. But you can make these decks, and you can make them cooler, and you can add to them and do this stuff. And, you know, it's just a great way to do it. And if you had it already set and already done, and you're like, okay, the Kickstarter's over. Here's your deck of cards. We just send them out. You're good to go. You're good to go. You are good to go. It is ridiculous how well this would just go. I mean, bam. I mean, damn. And bam and damn. But it's like, damn. This could be the big turning point for card games, at least. And there's a lot of people that do card games. A lot of people who like card games. Yes, I am a carny. Yes, this. Everybody's probably looking like, why do we got a shirt that says carny on it? Long story. If you meet me in person, ask me about my carny shirt. And that's how it works around here. So I think this could be like the big, awesome piece. And this is the other part that goes down to it also, is the whole art thing. How do you get the art on the cards, and what do you do? And I think the long shot, the real long shot, but I think it's viable for a couple good reasons. Excuse me, is to go to a company like Shutterstock. And try. I was looking at today. You can get 350 pieces of art per month for, you know, about $200. Now that's relatively cheap. That is relatively cheap, but it's kind of expensive. But it's relatively cheap if you look at per piece. And if you're someone like me, you know, you test out the one. You just use the one they give you with the logo on it. You keep using that and stuff in place and see how stuff looks, and then you swap it out for the real one when you get it, and you finally decided, yes, this is the piece I want. You can save a lot of money. You could do very well on this. But it's, you know, you got to pick and choose. Or you find an artist who's really, really good, find a way that you can work with them and, you know, team up and go from there. I just, you know, I think there's a lot of just, there's a lot of smart ideas out there. A lot of people doing all kinds of cool ideas. And cards are going to be huge. I still think they're going to be huge. You know, not just for Pathfinder and stuff like that, but other just games you make, card games. But, you know, we all make the joke, you know, Magic came out of nowhere and became huge. So that's something to think about. That's something really to think about. This whole deck situation changes a lot of things. And let's be honest, if they're already talking about this, you know, oh, we got this, but we don't do shrink wrapping. They're going to do shrink wrapping. They're going to do shrink wrapping. They're going to do shrink wrapping. Boom, closed, done, boom. I think you can, and I think the other piece that's missing from this, I think it'd be kind of cool. Excuse me. Randomizing decks. If you can figure out a way to if they can randomize decks, which I think they actually can, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't get 100% on that. But I think they can randomize the decks. And if they can randomize the decks, dude, you're good to go. No, I have not talked about. I've only got a couple minutes, so I'll talk about it real quick. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that their classic D&D adventures are available as print on demand at DriveThru, DriveThru RPG Now, one bookshelf, and it's one of those. It's like, holy cow! I think it's crazy that you can do this now. But once again, it's a brilliant idea. They're just selling old content they've been had for years. They're just selling it now for print. And it's like, da-da-da, hey, yo. And so for me, the thing I've always said from day one, nothing should go out of print ever now in this day and age. Everything is viable by print on demand. Look, you can pick up a copy of The Secret of Bone Hill from first edition. Boom. How much is this bad boy? I can give you the PDF for $4, or I can get the soft color on the premium heavyweight for $9.99. And this is the part that pisses me off, but I get it. I can get the PDF and the thing together for $12. Basically, it's $11.99, $12. Boom. I can get the original adventure and this new. I'm assuming it's a new scan. It's got to be a good scan. It's a scan, but it's gonna, it's gonna be a decent scan. Boom. Oh, I want to print a copy. I could find it. I have some of the old classic ones right here. On my bookshelf, and of course the covers don't detach like the old ones do. But let's just talk about this. How awesome is it to think that the entire line from them could now be available as something you can buy, and not just like the okay, here's a great example. Dragonlance Adventures first edition, you can get the PDF for $4. You can buy the hardcover standard weight color book for $17.99. Dude, $17.99. That's a great price. And if you want to get the PDF thing, it's $20. That's just, I mean, dude, if you're an old RPG company and you're not doing print on demand through RPG Now, I don't understand why you're not. It's free money. It literally is free money. If Villains and Vigilantes, which I don't think is actually on here, but if Villains and Vigilantes had stuff, people would be buying that. If Hero, another one I don't understand. Champions. Let's see. Champions have anything for print on here? But you think, oh yeah, why not? Why would I not do that? It's like, duh. But some people actually, it's Hero Games. Some people are like, oh, I don't know. Boom, yeah. I think they have some of the classic ones. Let me check this. Let me do this real quick, and this is gonna be the last thing we talk about. Then be out of here. Yeah, I think it might have been cheap. Well, it should be cheaper. It's been 20 some odd years, Chris. It can be cheaper than the original one. The original one, time and but for them, it's just pure cash that comes in. It's pure cash. Okay, like Hero. Let's see if Champions. Let me see if that classic Viper book is in here. No, it's all new stuff. Look, if I was running Hero Games, I would be going out there right now, getting all the old stuff. Not just put it as a PDF. It'd be print on demand all the way. Like here's the updated Viper one. I'm talking about okay, Demon. I know this is an old one. Or is this the updated one? I think this is I can't it's got Stormcook's cover, but I think this might have been an updated one. I can't remember if this is the original one. But if it was, they got the PDF for sale for it's at $16 cross, $8.49. Dude, stop being stupid. And it's 128 pages. Put this together and print on demand. Put it for $20 or whatever the price you want to put, $20 or $18.99. Add $2 for the PDF. You get it all for $20. Boom. They'll be selling like hotcakes. I don't know why they don't do this. I would. I mean, why not? It's easy money. Slight overhead for the conversion. Jason, ain't that much for conversion. If these guys did it any kind of way, they still have the old press files. And I'm sure if we're talking, okay, we're talking like 90s, the amount of stuff might be in PDF that you might have to wiggle a little bit, but nothing that take like a day to do. It'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do this 128-page book. I'm gonna spend about 5-6 hours. Done. And now I'm printing this sucker. Printing it. That's how crazy it is. I'm printing it. Dude, it's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. All right. So there you go. The deck box print on demand. It just, like I said, it's just, it is a great time to be in publishing. If you are not doing anything in publishing right now, you should be. I'm trying to figure out something I can do. I got, like I said, I have too many choices. I have too many choices of stuff I need to do. Oh, I need to try this. I need to try that. I'm like, screw that. Let's focus on stuff. It's getting difficult to focus on stuff because so much good stuff is going on. So yeah, so I tell anybody, get a card game going. Get a card game going. Figure out how to do a card game. Figure out something you can do. See? Ultimate Chase deck. Sell it for a couple bucks. Sell the PDF, see how it goes. Boom, boom. How does the retailer? I don't know how a retailer does that, Chris. I don't know. That's still I don't know where we are now with that. But someone will do it. Someone will figure that part out and make some money. I'm moving against RPG Now or One Bookshelf. Someone's going to figure it out. But I'm not going to because the show's over for tonight. I got to go, of course. I told you, I'm cutting this time down. I'm not making long shows anymore. We're only short, compact, to the point kind of stuff here. So here we go. So tomorrow we'll talk about probably some more stuff. There might be some more cool news about this. See, it's time to go. I'm falling over. It's time to go. All right, everybody. You all have a good evening. I'll talk to y'all later.